on to 12 News at 4. I'm Tram Mai.
I'm Mark Curtis. Today, President Trump was in Phoenix for a Turning Point Build the Red Wall campaign. That
event started a little after 2:30. Erica Kirk, who now leads Turning Point USA, spoke first and then followed by President Trump.
12 News journalist Sean Rice was inside the event and has more. And Sean, how did the crowd receive the president?
Yeah, Mark and Tram, good afternoon to you both. Received him very well. Standing applause, as we typically see here in multiple previous instances where Donald Trump and President Trump was here in the Valley. This, as you mentioned, is a Build the Red Wall event and rally. It's all about getting the Republican vote to come out in the upcoming midterm elections. This is a Turning Point USA, a Turning Point Action event, and it had all the pomp and circumstance we're used to seeing with a Turning Point sponsored event. Let's take you to video now. Take you inside Dream City Church here in North Phoenix. So what this event looked like. President Trump came out at about 2:55 this afternoon. He delivered a speech for roughly 50 minutes. He touched on a lot of what he has touted and what accomplishments his administration has achieved over the last 10 to 12 months. We've seen a lot of signs memorializing former Turning Point CEO Charlie Kirk here throughout the crowd. I spoke with multiple of their supporters here inside today. They tell me they miss him and they wish he were with them here today. This event was also a rallying cry for current Congressman and Arizona Governor hopeful Republican Andy Biggs. Most of the people I spoke with tell me they are in support of Andy Biggs, and his signs were seen all throughout the crowd here today. Of course, the main attraction was President Trump taking the stage. Let's take you to what President Trump said here today. He touted a lot of economic policy, made a big announcement on the foreign level. Let's take you into what President Trump said here today.
Charlie was murdered by a cruel and vicious assassin who believed that by silencing his voice, he could kill an entire giant movement. But standing here today, it's clear to see that Charlie's voice is not silenced, it's roaring and roaring back, louder, frankly, than ever before. This will be a great and brilliant day for the world, because Iran has just announced that the Strait of Hormuz is fully open and ready for business and full passage. Starting on day one, we ended the illegal invasion of America. That's an invasion by criminals, many, many criminals, murderers, drug dealers, prisoners. They emptied out their prisons into our country. And we took the most dangerous, unsafe, violent, and open border and created the most secure border in U.S. history, one of the most secure borders anywhere in the world, with zero illegal aliens coming into our country.
And President Trump said the only way that those things are going to continue is by getting that Republican vote out for the midterms by electing folks like former NFL kicker Jay Feely, former Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb into seats that they're running for Arizona's Congress. We'll send it back to you guys.
And Sean, what about Andy Biggs? That was one of the big reasons the president was here, because Mr. Biggs has attached himself to the president. What was the reception like for Andy Biggs?
Yeah. Very warm reception across the board, including for Andy Biggs. He talked a lot in his speech about the very close and tight-knit relationship that he has with the president. Talk about multiple phone calls that they've had late at night, and fondly remembered the day that the president endorsed him. And as I mentioned, just a warm round of applause all throughout today. It appeared as though every person who is here, of course, is going to be casting their vote for Andy Biggs this upcoming November. Send it back to you.